Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, look, what is it that we are hearing? Is it true or not? Chelsea fans, unconfirmed reports have it that Chelsea have actually submitted a bid of £55 million for Yildiz. Yildiz is a Juventus player. You know him? Unconfirmed reports. Look, let me just put it this way. Chelsea submitting €65 million. That is, another says £55 million, right? Okay. For Kenyan, Yildiz, for me, if this is true, that Juventus have no intention to accept it. If this is true, then we are up to something this season. First and foremost, is it that Gittins deal is not going to go through, or they just want to test the waters with Juventus in order for Leipzig to hasten the deal for Simon, Javi Simon, or what? Is that the reason behind it, or they actually want Kenyan Yildiz from Juventus? Come to think of it, this guy, for me personally, is good. For me, he is absolutely top-notch player. If Chelsea could get him, Kenyan Yildiz is a very good player, attacking midfielder, very, very good on the ball. And if Chelsea want to go in for him, I am 100% for it. The only challenge there is we have too many attacking players right now, so it means that we need to drop the pursuit of Xavi Simons. Oh yes, we cannot. Well, let me just believe that it is not actually true. But where would this rumor come in from? Ladies and gentlemen, now, we understand Newcastle. Okay, before then, yesterday the news came up that Chelsea was like trying to weigh or test the waters with Isak. Since Isak has submitted, a request to leave Newcastle, we understand Chelsea showed a little interest. But ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea immediately debunked that rumors. Chelsea debunked that rumors immediately. According to the report, Chelsea says they are aware that clubs, okay, let me read it for you. It says Chelsea know their name is often used to drive up prices. Chelsea know their name is often used to drive up prices and refuse to be used as an auction tool for players they don't plan to bid for. No approach from Chelsea to Alexander Isak so far this summer, according to Chelsea. There is faith in Liam Delap, Joao Pedro, and Nicolas Jackson. Club are working on Xavi Simons now. They have absolutely no interest, and they've never made any proposal to Isak this season or this summer. So I believe that should put that issue to bed. No Chelsea interest in Isak this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, talking about Isak, the guy has actually put Newcastle in a very tight corner. The latest news we are receiving from them, from Newcastle, is that they have turned their eyes towards Benjamin Sesko. We understand Newcastle are ready to present their project to Benjamin Sesko as they want to go big. Proposal to the player also being prepared as Newcastle United see Sesko as an ideal striker in case Isak leaves, as he wants to. And as revealed, Newcastle are very keen on Sesko. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now back to Chelsea quickly. It is your breakfast. Thank God it's Friday, so I'll not be taking much time quickly. Breaking news. Napoli have contacted Chelsea for Raheem Sterling. Good news. Napoli have contacted Chelsea for Raheem Sterling. Now, that is not all. Fabrizio Romano reported this way. Raheem Sterling will leave Chelsea this summer, and he's been offered to Napoli in the last 48 hours. He's been offered to Napoli in the last 48 hours. Napoli assessing several options as left winger. Not only Sterling, as Ndoye and Kubo remains on the list as well. Ndoye and Kubo remains on Napoli list as well. But they are also having a look at Raheem Sterling. Chelsea should just drop the asking price. Anything between 18 to 20 million pounds. Chelsea should let Raheem Sterling go. I understand they are still pricing around 25 million. Let him go. 18, 20 million. If Napoli really want him, let him start negotiating his wages with them. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I continue, I nearly forgot this. Before I continue, you see, it's amazing how things work out in this life. It is quite amazing how things work out in this life. Xavi Simeone is now the guy coming in to replace Noni Madueke. Now, I want to show you 30 seconds video. Yes, 30 seconds video. When Noni Madueke was there with PSV, when Noni Madueke was a PSV player, and they forced Xavi Simeone to clean their boots. Xavi Simeone then was a very young guy. They forced him. You could see the boy was not ready to do it. Noni Madueke was the one that started it. Today, Xavi Simeone is replacing Noni Madueke in Chelsea setup. What that video? 2 seconds.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.
Xavi, s'il te plaît. Xavi, s'il te plaît, Xavi. Xavi.
T'es trop un blédard.
S'il te plaît, Xavi.
Viens, ma mère.
Merci, Xavi.
T'es trop ça.
Merci. D'eau chaude.
Tomorrow we travel with you.
Oh, elles sont belles là.
Ah, Johnny. Yes, bro. Give
Also, water. Okay, sorry.
Music Angel.
Say also.
Say, tá louco, okay?
There it is. That is Xavi Simeone with PSV. Noni Madueke then was a player there. Ladies and gentlemen, never mock anyone's beginning. Don't try it. Don't try it. Now, Jorrel HATO has been left out of the squad that faced Celtic last night in the Como Cup. Chelsea are in advanced talks with Ajax over a possible deal for HATO, who has told the club he wants to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand. Ajax already rejected Chelsea's first bid. We understand Ajax rejected Chelsea's first bid of, let me see. Do I have it here? I don't think I have it here. Jorrel HATO, yes. We understand Ajax has already rejected a first bid, and Chelsea are preparing to go further one more time. Chelsea are prepared to go further. Hopefully, by the close of today, things should be working out. Yes, things should be working out. Now, Chelsea are working hard to try and complete both Simons and HATO deal this weekend. If they do that, their incomings will be all but done. Unless Chelsea decide to move for a goalkeeper or decide they need another number 9, should both Christopher Nkunku and Nicola Jackson leaves. Unless that, if Christopher Nkunku or Nicola Jackson leaves, then only Chelsea might make another move. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly run up here. Benfica are going big on João Felix. They are working with his agent, George Mendes, to get the deal done. Benfica is his parent club. That is where he came from, started his career from. So, I mean, he's highly welcome there. João Felix Now, it depends on Chelsea exit conditions. It all depends on Chelsea's exit conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. What else do you want to know? As your breakfast, Friday morning breakfast, I will not take much time of you, but let me just leave you here. As it is right now, Chelsea are ready to get those two deals, HATO and Simon's deal sealed this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I should be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. Shalom and peace.